Right. There we go. Should be ready to go now. Okay, a couple more people to come in. Or is it just the one?
Just the one guy.
Just the one, okay.
I invited him like 4 times.
Hmm.
Oh, he's in.
Right, here we go.
Here he is. Oh, wait, is he in? He's in. Okay,
Yeah.
you can start now.
Alright, here we go. Alright, welcome everyone to SimTop Silver Division Race 3 Bahrain. As always, it's me, Sawtooth, commentating for this one. I will be joined by Cody in a minute. He is just setting everything up. My co-commentator. But yeah, into this race. It is the third one. We already have a pecking order being established in this division. Definitely Recycler is pretty good. Zen, he missed the second race of the season, but he won quite dominantly in the first race, so we're going to see if he can do that again. Felix, who is very strong, he also is looking good. A bunch of the other drivers in the league so far have been strong at times, but maybe not consistent. But, you know, now is the time to change it all around. So yeah, third race in. We have a couple minutes to go. I'm not sure, actually. Let me go have a look real quick. We have... I think we should be good to go.
Welcome everyone on the...
Yeah. Cody is here now.
And yes, I am. I'm hoping my mic is picking up on my end.
Right, ready up. Here we go. Into the race. This is where the fun begins. Now, so, another thing. The settings have been actually upped a little bit. So, for the first 2 races, we were a little bit gentler on them. We didn't have standard damage and stuff like that. It was reduced just to let everyone get their footing. But the settings have been put up to the same as the Gold Division settings. So, it's a little bit more... It's a little bit more... a little bit more punishing for those who do lack that little bit of consistency. But yes, we shall see now what we're in for. Right, here we go. Someone readied up immediately, straight away, no setup. They're going in, no setup. They're just gonna rock and roll. Exciting. This'll be good. Zen is doing a last to first challenge, it would appear.
He seems to have the pace, so it seems doable.
The difficulty for him doing a last to first challenge is going to be, can he get through cleanly? That's all it is, really. Can he get through cleanly? Anyway, I'm assuming you're going to want to do a nice intro to this race also. Or do you have the notes?
So I will do it for people on my half.
Yeah. I'll let you go.
We are here at the Bahrain International Circuit. The track is 5.4 kilometers long, or as I said previously in the last stream, for those of you that cannot handle the metric system, that is 3.3 miles long. The drivers will be doing 33 laps, is it? 23 laps?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Over this circuit.
I swear we did this like
corners.
not even like 2 weeks ago and I don't remember.
I know. 15 corners, 3 DRS zones, obviously on the main straight, the straight after that, and then the middle sector straight as well. The track has 20 meters of elevation change, so lots of up and down. But because of that, there will be difficult corners, just like turn 9 and 10. So it goes downhill into that second DRS zone, which will make lockups very easy, as you could see the cycler going through now, onto the second DRS straight. And then the rear tyre degradation on this track is quite high. Obviously, with it being in the desert, it is very hot and humid, which means the tyres will wear quite quickly. And as we all know, the hards are in fact banned, which means the drivers will have a very hard time potentially managing those mediums and nursing them to the designated stint.
I have to say though, we do know. Their Alpine was doing so good just then, and he invalidated on the last lap by cutting too early. That is a shame, but Levish actually P1, and now that Ferrari, who wasn't in the second race, looked very strong in the first race. I did say he looked very strong in that first race. It appears he's coming to show us a little bit that he is. Dave with a lovely P2, and of course Felix, who has shown himself to be one of our top runners. Very good. I don't think Zen's doing a last to first in P4.
I'll say a very funny looking last
That's
place.
a very funny looking last place from Zen there, P4. I thought he was going to do a last to first.
Ferrari 1-3.
Ferrari 1-3 indeed. Recycler down in P6. He is one of our top drivers. Shiny ahead of him. Killer's not too far behind. We'll see. The Alpine though looked very fast. I would be surprised if he stays down there, you know, because he was looking mighty quick until he extended the track. So we'll see. Into an exciting one.
So as soon as we can't see the grid, I'll do the thing now.
Yeah, go on.
So here we are, 14 drivers, 1 championship, gaining momentum, and a desert circuit that punishes hesitation and rewards bravery. The grid is set. I'll do it in a second once they actual see the grid.
Yeah.
But it's going to be...
Jesus, they're taking a while to do the strategies. It's not too difficult, guys. Soft, medium.
It's definitely a 1-stop, unless there's an early safety car, which means it will almost guarantee the 2-stop, unless you can nurse the mediums about 18 laps.
Yeah. It is tough to do, but with a good bit of management, it's easily done a soft medium run. Early safety car. When I mean early safety car, I mean 3 laps. So here we go.
The grid is set. The lights are counting down, and Bahrain is ready to test every ounce of these drivers' skill. It's SimTop Div 3 here at Bahrain.
Here we go.
It is so Dark hasn't actually. Whoa!
Zen was pushed all the way onto the grass. That could have been scary. That could have been very scary. Fippy has left. Oh no, is that a disconnect? Dark also has not gone off the line. Oh, there's a spin. Oh no, Zen's around. Well, looks like it's a last to first challenge anyway. Unexpected, but there you go. The Ferraris have had a great start.
They have, yes.
Very clean off the line. I mean, there was no contact in that front 3. And they're cruising. Killer, though, quite impressive to actually up to P4. Recycler down to P10 from his quali. Unfortunate. He is making a move, though. Easily done. Doesn't look like it was fought too hard.
Send us a nice look down the inside on Fiat going into turn 12. Obviously, DRS is not enabled this lap. It will be after this lap that it is enabled.
I think
the drivers want to make sure that they're within that magic second.
Yeah,
mark.
I think Jezza here is going to lose a position. There's a deep dive here from the McLaren up front. Shocks. He goes wide. Loses the position to Shiny.
But meanwhile, we've got an 8th place battle for 7th.
Oh, Shiny and Killer's tires hooked together. They've both gone off. Shocks got both those positions quite free. There's a 4 wide situation in the back here. Oh, it's close.
Recycle almost goes into Alex, but manages just to have good reflexes and keep out of trouble.
You know
And
what?
as I say that, he really bumps him, but there is a spin of Thea yet again.
Oh, Thea just
No, it
never
was-
having any luck.
It was CMS actually. Forgive me.
Oh, yeah, Siamas, the Alpine. Who looked strong in quality. I wonder if he will be able to recover. I don't think I see any damage. Although they were close together, there was no contact by the looks of it. Or if there was contact, it was just some little bumps.
But on lap 2, we do have one person with a 3-second penalty for track limits. I think CMS might have some damage. They are taking a very wide line, going into a corner that you do not want to take a wide line on. So it looks like they're having trouble with a little bit of understeer.
Whatever damage it isn't visible from the front, so... Oh, we got Jezza and Killer. This is the closest fight. I think we might have Levish on Felix at the front, but... Jezza and Killer.
Have the Alpine losing it at the last corner.
3 wide with Shiny.
Ah,
Shiny, you double overtake, but he's gone deep. Killer, he switched back Shiny. And he got past Jezza in that overtake. A double overtake. That was very nice from Killer. Alex now showed up to the fight. He's going down in the inside of Shiny. Doesn't get it. Thea might look for a way around here.
Say, if I was Thea, I would just end up sitting back and just waiting for an opportunity, because by the looks of the way these guys are racing, it is coming.
Yeah. We have a nice big pack here. From
Alex
5th
gets
down to
a little
11th.
loose on the rear. Thea has a look, but there was no move there.
I
And they
think
might end up losing a place to the Mercedes. Williams, sorry.
Killer's
Oh,
a sitting duck here. He isn't. He survives. He is harvesting, though. I wonder how long he could hold the position here. Just noticed, actually, Shiny. Let me check the tire telemetry, actually. Shiny and Dave are on mediums, so they're going long. So Shiny, being in this pack on mediums is really good for him. And Dave up in 3rd with mediums, doing a great job so far. Oh, here we go. Killer. Easily dispatched with DRS.
Alex has a great view of this, by the way.
Oh, oh, he's got deep. He's made contact. Alex has slipped through. Oh,
And that
is that Jezza round? It was.
Jezza loses it, yes. What a
And,
heartbreaking end.
Out of all of that, the
Great battle.
no, Zen's gone around as well. Both Mercs spun and Recyclers in the wall as well. Oh my, that's a disaster for them. And somehow, out of nowhere, Shiny is clear.
As the saying goes, fortune favors the brave.
Fortune
So,
favors the brave indeed.
Looks like starting on the mediums was probably the right call.
I mean, he's looking in a great spot now. We'll see if
But-
Killer can make him sweat a little bit.
He does
Thea
get
and
past
Alex racing.
Alex is fighting back. Tries to switch back going to turn 12, but can't quite make it stick. Thea just has a little bit more grip.
Now here's the thing, they're a little bit back. Will they lose DRS here to Killer? This will be great for those two, because they might be able to pull away while these two race each other. It doesn't look like they got DRS.
Right. Thea's gonna have a hard time defending from Alex, I think.
Alex has a horrible exit out of that last corner. I actually don't think he's going to be much threat here. Further back, the Mercs are fighting Siamas. But he's got no battery, so he's not going to make it a problem.
But wow, those battles are going on. We've got the battle for first between both Ferraris. Between Phoenix and Levish.
Yeah, we haven't been looking up here at that front pack because there's been a crazy battle at the back, but those Ferraris are well off into the distance.
Felix does appear to be struggling with his rear exits. Levish actually goes wide, going to turn 11. As I said, lockups are quite prone to happening there.
Has it left him open, though, because Felix does not look like he got DRS. But it at least brought him back into the conversation. Dave on the softs, or Dave on the mediums, is very close to these Ferraris. He's having a great race so far. Shock's also having a good race so far. He made some bold early moves. It got him a penalty, but he's made it up the order.
So strategy-wise, with these Ferraris, would you want them both to maybe one to back off a little bit and then to double stack and hope that they actually don't hold each other up? Or, oh, that we have one retirement. Will that cause safety car?
Alex.
I don't think it will. So once that gets cleared up, we will go green.
Oh, it looks like he spun and hit the wall on the S section uphill, and he just retired. It doesn't look like he has terminal damage, but it looks like the damage is too much to continue. Very unlucky. Very unfortunate. I wonder, we didn't quite catch that because we were looking at the front pack, but we'll see if there was contact later on.
While you look at that quickly, I'm going to look at this battle between Recycler and Jezza. But yeah, with those Ferraris, would they want to back off and try and double stack?
See,
or
here's
do you
the thing.
want to hit one lap earlier?
Here's the thing. In this division, if I was in this division, I would personally be thinking the only thing that matters is my own result. Because you don't want to stay in Division 2. Division 2 is just the stepping stone to the top division. That's in my mind what it is. I think if you're in first, if you're the lead Ferrari, you don't care what the guy behind is going to do. You just pit whenever you want to pit because you're the lead Ferrari. I think the car behind should wait and I think react the lap after. I think that's the best thing to do.
Because as we've seen in Div 1, although they are the quicker drivers, it is actually the undercut that proves to be better.
Speaking of undercuts, Felix is in. The first Ferrari in. He's going for the undercut. He's being held? Oh no, never mind. It was just a bit of lag. EA programming. But here we go.
And also fits the Mercedes in front of Tesla does actually end up pitting first.
Zen now, he is a very strong driver, but he's had a pretty rough race. He's been doing this last to first challenge, although not on purpose by the looks of it. He is doing a last to first challenge, but he's been struggling to get through that pack. That's the big thing. The big thing is clean racing. Like that's the hardest part of going through the pack. It's just trying to get through cleanly.
I'll say he's in clean air now, so hopefully he won't be able to push the tires as much. Yeah. Therefore, obviously making them grain and deteriorate as fast. So he can gently bring them into the right window, and hopefully by that time he would have gapped everyone that hit.
I mean, Zen, we could both agree that Zen is one of the fastest drivers in here. He could do a huge undercut, not if he goes that wide. That looked a bit scary. Looked a bit sideways over that curb on exit, but we'll see. He can definitely undercut, though. We know he has got the potential for a big undercut. Did Shiny pit? He did. He got off his mediums onto more medium. He's going for a two-stop. All right, listen, I like the bravery of a two-stop. All right, Shiny.
Levish does not react to the undercut either. He stays out for one more lap.
Thea did, though. Oh, unfortunate penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Three-way battle for P3. Jezza locks up, going to turn 1. I think that was a very audacious move from them.
Felix does not want to get held up in this battle. He is on a different strategy altogether. He wants to get out of here.
He's pit as well, so he doesn't, like you said, he doesn't want to be held up. Because I believe if Levish was to pit now, he would come out behind Dark in 7th.
Yeah. I think he'd get it. I actually think he'd get it in front of Dark. That's a big gap between Shocks and Dark. 6 seconds. I think he would get out in front of Dark. Recycler's been carrying the damage he got earlier on the whole time, and he's still very, very quick. That is a big defense from Jezza.
Looks left, looks right, he goes down to the right.
Is he going to get around the outside? Oh my! He's going to get around the outside. He did it! He got a complete! What an overtake. From Recycler. He doesn't seem to want to hang around either. Penalty for the Alpine. Their track limit. A couple of track limits coming out.
Jezza and Shocks are wheel to wheel. With not much margin in between, so they better get this breaker zone right, and they do.
Not bad from Shocks.
Shocks holds the inside, but Jezza does come into pit.
Ah, yeah, definitely. He's still on those softs, and to be fair, Shocks already pitted. So, that front pack that pitted has already caught and overtaken a bunch of the drivers that didn't pit yet. So they are very, very comfortable. I think, honestly, I think our top group has already been decided this race, unless a safety car happens, because look at the pace they have.
Yeah.
I mean, Felix pitted and he's already cleared everyone other than Dave. And he's gaining quickly on Dave.
Dave Dyke is yet to pit.
And he's gaining quickly, so Felix is looking very, very quick. We'll see now if Zen has any answer at all.
But there's not... Shocks does actually go wide on the exit of turn 11.
Big gap between him and Recycler.
But with all these penalties, they do now play effect in whether you want to push or not.
And that's true. And you got to think, if a safety car comes out late on, these will be incredibly punishing penalties. If you have a penalty and you're out far ahead, you don't want a safety car. If you get a safety car, it's bad.
Yeah, but yellow flag further back.
Did I just
don't
call
know
it?
Who that was for.
No, I did not.
I think it was for Ippy, actually. Recycler gets 10 seconds. No. That will ruin their race. Unless there's a safety car, they will most likely serve that at the end, which will push them even further down.
Unlucky. Recycler usually doesn't make that mistake of speeding in the pit lane. He's been quite good about it. That is unlucky for Recycler. Alright, here we go. Closest battle on track is Zen, trying to overtake Killer.
I think he's got it.
He's going to go for it into turn 4.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, very comfortable.
Killer not making it too difficult. I think they know that it's not worth fighting.
Yeah. I think Killer is going to try hold on to Zen and have Zen pull him up the order a little bit. So everyone other than Dave and the lead Ferrari have pit. Let's see.
Yes,
Shiny's in a good position. 14 seconds off of Shocks, but no penalties. And he's going for that cheeky 2-stop as well. So we'll see what Shiny can do. Felix looking very comfortable. Oh, here we go. Actually, Ferrari and Dave into the pits. Here we go. Let's go have a look. Ferrari's already on his way out, but I think Felix has him. Felix has him, no problem.
Zen gets a 3-second penalty for a very obvious corner cut.
And Shocks has him as well. Okay, so that Ferrari, he went very long on those softs, but he's going to have very nice mediums for the whole race. He's definitely going for a 1-stop here.
Yeah, I believe mediums can make it 18 laps. Especially if the way that he's raced. If he's managed to push softs in Bahrain 11 laps.
He'll be doing a 1-stop, absolutely no problem.
Zen backs out of the corner in turn 1.
Killer and Zen have been wheel to wheel for a while.
He immediately gets a place back.
Will he hold it, though? Killer is keeping him on his toes. Killer, a driver who we've seen have pace, but he's never been able to get the result that his pace has displayed.
Yeah.
Sometimes getting caught up in incidents, sometimes making a little mistake with a penalty or speed in the pit lane. But Killer definitely, he's got some pace. He can get results. He just needs to keep it clean. And I think he's going to race Zen to the end here. He just had a little look. Zen actually
I don't know if that was a back out or if he had a little twitch.
It looked interesting.
From Killer's point of view, it looked like he went to go move, but he had a sudden snap of direction, and he had to obviously correct it.
I wonder if Zen is maybe being too cautious with that, thinking that Killer is gonna just hit him. I think Zen can be a little bit more confident with Killer. He's gonna re-overtake him. They're both flashing. Is the battery on both of them low, or was that just a harvest? No, the battery on both of them is low. It is not just harvesting. So they are fighting each other tooth and nail. This is letting the Alpine into the story here. And he's re-overtaking him. Zen just can't get that position locked down.
Alpine just gained 3/10 in that one corner due to these two fighting.
Up at the front real quick, we have Levish overtaking Shocks.
But yeah, closest battle was Shocks and Levish, and then these three,
Yeah.
Killer, Zen, and Simas.
I'm just going to watch here to see if Zen makes another move into this corner. It doesn't look like it, so we're going to go to Levish because he's easily going to get Shocks here on the DRS straight. I would be surprised if Shocks has anything to say about it.
So Simas all over the gearbox of Zen. They can count the individual gears.
Every change. Well, yeah, Levish. Easy overtake on to Shocks. Dave on a pair of softs, so he's going to go two-stop as well, Dave is. And he's looking quick. Dave is looking comfortable. I mean, Shiny, who's also on a two-stop, is actually closing.
Zen goes past Killer. Killer might end up losing 2 places on the main straight.
Down the inside. Can he hold it? I think he's backed out there. I think a little bit scared.
Simas not having a great corner.
You know what it looks like? I think that people are starting to... You know the way maybe in race 1, maybe in race 2, they were too aggressive. Too willing to go for a dive and stuff like that. I think they've adjusted the other direction now. I think they're trying to find that middle ground. This is good. I mean, it shows that they're learning and they're trying to take it a little bit more seriously. They're being a little bit more cautious now, obviously, as we've seen from this race so far. A little too cautious, some of them. Some of them are being a little too cautious, but when you find the limit both too far forward and too far back, it's very easy to find the middle ground. So I think this is a learning race for a lot of drivers here. They're learning what the limits are. See, Killer goes for a great move there. And the Alpine
2 places in one corner.
There you go. Look, they're learning what the other driver is capable of dealing with. And we get some lovely racing because of it.
This is some great racing from these three.
And somehow, after all that, the Alpines come out ahead of 2 of them. Although Zen's going to make a dive. Oh! There we go. There's the front limit again. Little bit of side-by-side contact.
The places they've just gained. And not having DRS as well.
Little exciting there. Little exciting by Zen. Go for a dive. It's good. It's nice to see that, you know, they're learning each other's limits. Learning what's possible. We're going to get some good racing out of it, I think. I don't think this is going to be over for a while. I think these three are going to be locked in. This is actually inviting Thea and Recycler in.
I was just about to mention that, Jezza, Recycler, and Thea are
there
all
goes the
closing in.
Alpine. He just went a little bit deep, barely touched the back wheel of Killer, and unfortunately spun Zen.
And
Is
gets
that
another
another
3
penalty?
seconds.
Man, Zen has had to fight for this one, hasn't he? Oh, just a little bit deep from the Alpine. Tiny bit too much. Clips the back wheel. It was a good race, though. That was good. That's exciting. And again, He didn't even fall that far back. I don't think this is over.
CMAS is not happy with that spin, and they're making it known that they're not out of this fight yet.
Yeah, easily back through on Jezza. I mean, Thea's here, Recycler's here. Zen is not cleared Killer. In fact, Killer has got back into DRS range. So Killer is going to make it work for it. Recycler and Thea side by side. Not too bad. Zen's
CMAS
pit.
not having...
Thea's pit. Thea, I think, went into neutral there. Thea's... I think Thea's scared of the pit lane speed limit. That has cost them brutally, I think. Not sure if they know where the pit line is. But interesting. So we have a couple of two-stop plans. I mean, Zen
with
pit
those
early.
pit now, do we think that they'll go to the end on the mediums? I can only assume that they're on.
They are both
Because
on mediums.
These guys are fighting and they'll lose that time again. Do the ones that pit think that they can catch up in time?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. With like Recycler and Killer and all them all close together.
We have that was Thea having a spin on pit exit, I think,
Right.
just cutting back to them. But Fippy has now been lapped by both Ferraris and Shocks.
Yes. And the
but
Ferraris
they
have been
are
looking comfortable.
disconnected, So
We've been talking about this battle that's going to be going on, but we haven't really brought up that the Ferraris have just been in a league of their own, really. Very, very clear. No penalties. I mean, they've been flying out there. But the battle back here is not over for P6. Recycler DRS open.
easy move by Recycler, but Killer's gonna have to defend from Subas.
Is he going to go down the inside? He's going to give it a look. Very nice. Killer went deep knowing that he was going to have to give him space, and it did him well. Killer's going to re-overtake Recycler here. Down the inside. Little tiny bit of bump it, but it's good. It's a lovely overtake. Man, who would have thought coming into this day in Silver Division we were going to see a good race? Did the Recycler go for it? He has. Is he gonna complete the move? Down the inside of the hairpin.
He's not willing to give it up. His Killer.
Oh. Who got DRS? Who got DRS? But oh my god, Recycler's had an incredible move around the outside. But it looks like the others got DRS. Recycler might be under pressure here. Alpine's going for it. He's got him done cleanly.
Very good move. Quite a popular overtaking point is turn 12. It's quite an easy track to overtake on.
It definitely is. It's one of the nice ones that, you got hard braking zones at the end of big straights. Well, to be fair, I wouldn't say that corner is a hard braking zone, but you can definitely get the job that we're 3 wide. Ooh! Who got DRS though? Who got it? Neither Recycler nor the LB got it, but Killer's pit.
Killer comes in and gets a 10-second penalty.
Oh no, Killer! Oh, the racing is so good. And the Recycler's down the inside again.
The Alpine will not want to lock their front tyres too much, because it will increase the tyre wear.
I think Recycler and CMS are going the distance, I think they're one stop in it. We'll see. Not sure anymore.
Shocks get past Levish. If we look at the path in front.
So Levish did lose that gap he had to Shocks. I wonder if Levish is struggling on the mediums more than he was on the softs.
Will Levish get the move done before the DRS detection point? He will, because Shocks actually DRS chickens in.
And is that going to cost him,
Just
though?
to get it back.
Shocks did get the DRS. Wow. we're going on with Recycler still, though, because... God, the battle for 6th is very intense. Do you know who is happy about this battle for 6th going on?
I think it's Shiny.
Shiny and Dave. They are having a lovely time up there in no man's land. Nice and clear. And as you said before, Zen, who pit earlier onto his 2-stop, these two have been taking seconds out of each other's laps by fighting. And it is giving Zen an easy catch-up. And of course, Recycler's gone down the inside again into turn 1. A little bit of contact, but he's got the job done. Jesus, just
So
is
that's
very
18
exciting.
out of 29. We have one retirement as Alex. And I believe they... Would you say they spun on the exit of turn 13?
Yeah,
and
it
just
looks like it was
lost
spun.
it?
I don't know if it was contact, but he was face first into that barrier on the inside of the S's section, so he
And we
definitely
have
spun.
many penalties that Pete drivers have got. So they'll want to push just that little bit more, just to make sure they've got the gap that will make it so that the penalties take no effect.
They're racing again, and the Ferrari's got the
Oh.
RS chickened again.
But Shocks does have 9 seconds of penalties.
Felix's pit. Felix also on a 2-stop. I've misread this entire race. I thought we were going to have a bunch of 1-stops, but no, it does appear that everybody is doing a 2-stop.
Dave Dyke pits as well.
Right. This is interesting.
Shiny pits as well.
I was for sure... I think at least Levish is going to the end. Maybe Shocks is doing a 2-stop as well, but I have a feeling Levish is going to the end. I don't know if Felix will make up a 20-second gap to Levish in 10 laps. I wonder what Levish's tires are like, because he has been fighting Shocks here.
Jezza pits as well. Do we have anybody else pitting? No, I think that's it for the pits, but Killer will overtake Jezza.
I mean, Recycler here is on the back of Dave, but Dave on fresh mediums. I don't think Recycler is going to be able to make anything of it. Shiny on brand new softs actually came out ahead of Zen. So Zen, he's had a shocker this race. This is going to be a very disappointing result for Zen. Shiny is looking in a great spot here. I think Shiny is easily going to make his way back up into the top 4, probably. But wow, I mean, are we going to see Shocks come in again? 12 lap old mediums. He might not be able to go to the end.
Shocks does pit.
Shocks is in.
And gets a 10 seconds.
Oh,
Shocks raced it
no. That's horrible for
has
Shocks.
raced it over. This has been a race to forget for McLaren. One driver.
Been out since the start.
Yeah, after the disconnection. And Shocks that appeared to be having a great race and looked like they would appear on the podium. Does end up getting 19 seconds of penalties added on at the end of the race.
There you go, the Alpine of Siamas is in as well.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised. I misread this one a little bit on the
I'd say,
strategies.
I think it's very hard to actually determine what each driver's doing.
Yeah, in the
Siamas
moment.
on the softs.
Do you think that the lead Ferrari though was going to the end? Because he put on lap 11, he made those softs go very long. I think we do have someone on the 1-stop. And it's all about whether or not Felix can close that gap. 16 seconds, 9 laps to go. He has to be 2 seconds a lap faster.
I believe if Levish were to pit, he would come out alongside Dave.
Probably. He's coming in. I've completely misread the strategy. This is interesting now.
So, what's Recycler gonna do? Because they put on lap 11 as well.
I think I wonder if this is a reaction pit from the lead Ferrari. Maybe he didn't think he could keep that gap on his old mediums.
And say the lead Ferrari does overtake, but Levish will come out of the pits ahead of Shocks just.
That's very good.
And
very
brand
good
new
news.
softs.
Fippy unfortunately sped in the pit lane. Has he reconnected? I think maybe he has.
Must have done. But as we can obviously see, Shiny does get the fastest lap because they are brand new softs.
And Shiny is flying.
But I believe that lap time will come down because we do have 3 other drivers on brand new softs.
That's true. Killer's in again. Is that Killer's 3rd stop? Oh, Killer's retiring. Killer's retiring. Oh, but he's had a great race. But I guess the penalties have come to cause too much damage.
On people, yeah.
Killer with a great race. Just the penalties were too much, unfortunately, with the speed in the pit lane. But I mean, it was a great race. Thea in. Is this to retire as well? No, Thea is just in regular pitting.
Fippy has now disconnected again.
Fippy disconnected. Very unfortunate for Fippy.
So we see Dark lapping Fippy again.
Wow, now here is interesting. Felix, 6 seconds down the road. Do we see that gap getting closed? I don't know. Shocks, fastest lap on mediums.
Mediums. Okay. But they do have that 19 seconds.
Recycler in?
So,
wow.
Hmm.
This is a late pit stop from Recycler.
And Shock gets another 3 seconds, so 22 seconds of penalties. They will be last of the point scoring positions.
So unfortunate for Shock. I mean, Shocks, he's got great pace. He just needs to clean up that little bit of track limits he's got going on. I mean, Dave is going to get a podium. I don't think we've seen Dave once this whole race.
No, we haven't.
He's had a lovely, relaxing race.
Sometimes that's the best way to have it, though.
Yeah.
Just focus on yourself and not actually have anyone around you to either have the potential to crash into you.
I don't see Shiny.
Many times before.
Yeah, I don't see Shiny closing this gap to him either. I think Dave is going to get a very comfortable P3. Oh,
Felix does get a 3-second penalty.
Got a 3.
So he's going to want to make sure he gets that 3-second gap before the line.
He's coming up behind Thea here. He did not get DRS to Thea, though. Thea will have to yield to blue flags pretty soon.
But as, Levish quite expectedly gets the fastest lap. But this will give Felix a toe. No, it won't. But if Thea does not get out of the way, they might end up getting a penalty for ignoring the blue flags.
Yeah. Even if you're a ghost, you have to get out of the way for blue flags, or you will get a penalty. Thea holding position, though. Doesn't seem to care too much. Actually, fully enough, Thea on those brand new softs.
This will give Felix DRS down this second
That's
DRS
true.
zone, I believe.
Thea could honestly be doing Felix a bit of a favor, and Thea does eventually yield.
On the racing line, which is quite interesting, but good job they were ghosted.
Yeah.
There's not really much battles going on. Everyone is broken DRS of each other.
Yeah. Shocks went wide there again, actually, just as I cut to him. The real question is we're going to have a last lap Lando type of situation here with Levish. Is he going to be able to close that gap to Felix? Because all it is 3 seconds. That's all. He only needs to gain 1.4 seconds, and he's in.
You can see him down the road.
Yeah.
And as a driver, we know that's not a good sight to... If you're the driver in front and you can see your
opponent closing
in the mirror.
Let's see. I am actually going to check the penalties real quick because Zen, even if he closed to Shiny, there's no way he'd pull a 6-second gap. So Shiny, I believe, comfortably P5. Or sorry, because Shox is going to get a bunch of penalties. Shiny's going to get P4. Dave P3. I believe we've kind of sorted this one out a little bit, haven't we?
CMAS will have to gain, I think, about a second to make sure. No, never mind, more than a second.
No, I think he's
There's
good.
a 3-second penalty deficit between CMAS and Zen, so CMAS needs to gap Zen by 3 seconds.
And that's not going to happen. I think Jezza is not going to close the gap to CMAS, though, to make his penalties pay.
No.
Obviously, Isagi Dark 2, also 6 seconds. Recycler. Although he's had a disappointing race, he will get both Jezza and Dark on penalties.
And all it takes is one driver to spin out with penalties and they'll drop right back down.
Yeah. I think Recycler is the only one who's going to entertain us here. And he's got the job done early. Jesus. Those new softs doing him a trick. Oh, never mind. He's fighting back a little bit. Dark is fighting back a little bit, but Recycler's going to switch back up and he's going to get the RS.
They all switch through and move.
Quite easily
We saw
done.
Alonso do on Hamilton 3 years ago.
Is Dark going to send it back, though? Oh, Dark, he had a look. He had a look. Alright, I'm going to leave the penalties up just so we can have a clearer detail towards the end here. So, we actually had, coming to the end here, I have to say we actually had quite the entertaining race. Very entertaining. Lot of action.
A lot of clean battles. A lot of strategy mishaps.
Different. Oh, and a lot of strategy differences.
On our behalf.
Oh, on our behalf, that's true. But also the difference in strategy. I don't think more than 3 cars pit on the same lap. This was definitely one of the more exciting races we've seen.
Dark goes grass cutting for some reason. I'm not sure what happened there. I think he just outbroke himself. But
Jesus.
CMAS is on the gearbox of Zen. So if CMAS can force Zen into another mistake, get him in another 3 seconds, then the race is back on.
I suppose so.
P6.
Oh, switchback. Lovely. Meanwhile, Recycler is easily dispatching the other Merc. Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh. That was almost a bit of a horror crash there, actually. Recycler on brand new softs, though. He's looking comfortable. I mean, Recycler could get Zen. Oh, well. Well, I mean, he could have got Zen. He could have got Zen. It's been all right. It's been all right driver. I mean, Recycler has pace. He's just not. He's just had a bad week here in Bahrain. Here we are, coming to the end. No real battles anymore. I mean, Zen, I think, is just going to hold onto the back of the Alpine there and get that position. I don't think we're going to see too much more fighting. Shox again with another 3 seconds. Ah, it's
if
just...
he's not careful, he will actually end up getting disqualified.
Yeah. We know he's quick, he just needs to clean it up now. I mean, he's very, very fast, and it's cost him here, this just being a little bit inconsistent, a little bit unclean, a little bit inconsistent over the lines. But he's very quick. I think if he fixes that track limits issue he's got going on, he could be a threat in this division. Let's see now. As we come into the last few laps, the real question is between the Ferraris, and it's only half a second.
Yeah, I believe it is doable, but Levish is on 6 lap-old softs. Felix is on 8 lap-old mediums. So the mediums are just in their perfect operating window, where I believe the softs
come to the end of its life,
coming out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Crazier things have happened, I suppose. As I said, we might get a last lap Lando situation where he has to get him right on the line. Felix cannot afford a mistake, not even one. Not a second of wheel spin, not a tiny bit of over rotation. No wonder. So he needs to be perfect here. Can Felix clinch this here?
It's down to 3/10.
The gap is exactly 3.5. Over and over again, we get up and down. Although he's lost a lot of time all of a sudden.
It's gonna get it within 3. He can.
Oh my god, can he keep it though? I mean, is he gonna close the gap even more? What's happened to Felix here? He's lost over a second this lap.
Don't know what's going on up front.
Is he just at a lapse of concentration here?
Ferrari as a team blundering the race win yet again. But for the second driver,
For the second driver, yeah.
it's not over.
The real question is Felix going to be able to build this gap back up?
Can Felix, not Felix, Levish had a very big wobble. A very technical F1 term there.
Yeah, big wobble.
Coming through.
Love it.
Coming through 10-4, I believe.
The gap is exactly 3. I mean, this is going to be exciting. We might get down to the thousandths here. Shocks could ruin Levish's day if he goes for a move. If Shocks can off-put Levish even a little bit.
So Shocks does have DRS. But Shocks does go wide.
Unfortunate. I mean, Levish needs to not worry about behind him anyway. He needs to keep his eyes forward.
He does have more battery than Shocks. But Felix does almost have a full battery.
Here we go. What's gonna happen? We're going on to the last lap. There is a yellow somewhere. Going to look for it. Didn't spot it. We're excited about random yellows. Good job, E8.
Tension is high in the Ferrari garage.
Oh no! Is Shocks gonna interrupt this fight? He's gonna make Levish go defensive. Oh, he's hit. Oh, he's racing him. This is terrible for Levish. Is Felix gonna win now? Oh my god, it's gonna be a 10th in it. Shocks is making Levish worry. If he cares too much about behind him, he's gonna miss this opportunity in front of him. Shocks is gonna make him work for it though. Shocks down the inside. 25 seconds of penalties deciding that he wants to have a race anyway. Oh, and there's been another bit of contact. Oh, he's gone down the inside into the left-hander. Oh my god, what an overtake.
I don't know what Shocks is doing here.
He wants that win on the road. Oh, he's out of battery though. But I actually don't believe my eyes.
Shocks taking a very interesting racing line, cutting half the corner.
But this has not benefited Felix at all. Levish is still in the 3 second. We're gonna have a last lap Lando moment.
I don't think he's.
Who's got the battery?
What's Felix doing?
I think he's trying to DRS chicken the lapped car. I think it's going to cost him the race. I think Felix has just cost himself the race.
I think he's out of fuel.
He's out of fuel. Oh my god, and it's a side-by-side by the right. Did they both run out of fuel? Were they both out of fuel on the line?
I don't know what we've just witnessed.
Oh my god, I think both Ferraris ran out of fuel on the line. And Dave for a comfortable P3. We completely forgot about Dave again. Shiny, very, very happy with a P4. That was a bit of it. That was an exciting end. Imagine if there wasn't a penalty. Wow. Ran out of petrol on the line. Exciting. B-Plays will be happy to see that. There we go. Lovely. That was a great race. A great race. Recycler, you know what? P7 after the race he's had with the damage early on, I mean, that's not too bad for a Recycler. That's a good recovery drive. Zen. P8. This was supposed to be the guy. He did a 4th to last to 8th. Not a good weekend. Then Jezza P9. Dark P10.
Yeah, there we have it.
Do you
Div
come to the
2,
end?
round 3.
Now
Bahrain
that
1-2.
was exciting. I might have to go participate in this div. Some good racing in here. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Dia, last across the line. Doing a bit of weaving, why not?
Tifosi will be very happy with that 1-2. Celebrating back at the garage and in Maranello.
Yeah. Very, very, very good. And to be fair, from the lap 1, the Ferraris looked like they had it sealed, didn't they? I mean,
They
they were flying.
yeah. Especially
Absolutely
when they
flying.
qualified P1 and P3.
Yeah. And they got away from that front pack quite early, and they were cruising. I mean, wow. Talk about an exciting end, though. But it's fallen away from Felix. And Levish is taking this P1.
So we have a new race winner.
We do indeed.
I believe we've had a different race winner every single race this season.
We have.
Round 1 in Zandvoort, it was
Zen.
Zen.
Then in
Round
the second one, it
2
was actually
in
Felix.
Singapore, it was Felix, and now it's Levish.
One
All
name
those-
so far that has been consistent, though, is Felix. He has been on every single podium so far.
Yeah, it's definitely showing that he deserves to be back in Div 1.
Yeah, he's been having a great season. Levish, though, fastest lap as well. This has been a great race for him. Talk about a thriller.
Sorry, taking home the maximum amount of points possible. Definitely helped them in
Talk about a
constructor standings.
thriller. A great watch. I mean, fantastic racing. P6 was the most contested position, and in the end, CMAS got it. So, there you go. We had a 7-car race for P6. It was very good. Shocks 31 seconds of penalties, and he only dropped 3 positions. That's how dominant that front pack were. That's how far away they were.
But as we also did say, that the penalties would be a detriment to those who had one.
And it did. It certainly was. I mean, he could have been in that. He could have been in the contest for P2. Could have been in the. He could have been in the question for the win. Actually, now that I think about it, I think he was the only one who didn't run out of fuel. But there you go. Talk about an exciting end. Very, very good. Very, very good. Exciting. Very, very exciting. Anyway, that is it for the 3rd race of Silver Division, and it was a thriller. Hopefully they're all like that.
Have more like that, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they're all like that.
We have another 5 rounds to go, I believe.
We do indeed. I have to say, if every round is like that, I will happily be locked in every single one.
So it's Azerbaijan next. So Streets of Baku.
Ooh, very fun, very fun.
Tetris track.
That'll be exciting because if the racing here got exciting, imagine if there's no space. The walls are right there. But anyway, that will be the end of it.
That's for another day.
Yeah, that's for another day. That will be the end of it. I will let everyone go enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you for joining us. Obviously, if you liked it, obviously join us next time. And hopefully we get another banger like that. Another banger like that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be something to look out for.
All right.
And the more races we do, the more confident these guys will be.
Yeah, and to be fair, it looked like they were gaining confidence there too. Anyway, that will be all. Have a good evening, everyone. And hopefully see you next Friday. Bye-bye.